We've covered all shotguns, from ultra-compacts and budget-friendly to classic pump-action semi-automatics that feel like Ferraris. But this time, we've got a shotgun that brings it all together: performance, reliability, and innovation in a way that makes it impossible to ignore. So stick around. Let's explore the details of the Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol and understand the hype. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. Before going into the A300 Ultima Patrol, let's talk about Beretta. This is not any random gun manufacturer. This is, in fact, the oldest firearm manufacturer in the world. Yes, Beretta has been manufacturing guns for more than 500 years. It all started way back in 1526 with the manufacturing of barrels for the Venetian Republic. It has never stopped innovating. When one buys a Beretta, he is buying a part of history. No other company can boast such a pedigree in the art of gun making. Beretta has mastered the subtle art of melding old-time reliability with the most modern technologies. The A300 Ultima Patrol standing as bright testimony to this, the shotgun equivalent of a fine, bourbon-smooth, well-balanced, and unmistakably premium. What then makes this A300 Ultima Patrol an attention-getter? Above all, it was designed with an end in mind: tactics and defense of the home, protection of family, patrolling of property, or just an all-around shotgun. This one fits all the boxes. The A300 Ultima Patrol's feather-like handling merges with its rugged durability. At just over 7 pounds, this is an easily maneuverable shotgun, even in tight spaces. Ultra-reliable and fast, the semi-auto cycling system lets the shooter confidently follow up shots that can be taken without hesitation. What really cements its status is the attention to detail in its design. Let me dissect it, feature by feature, and let you see for yourself why this shotgun indeed deserves the spotlight. Probably the most innovative feature included in this review of the Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol would have to be its recoil-reducing stock. Any person who has devoted a bit of time to shooting 12-gauge shotguns knows its recoil is a real drawback. That jarring kick will easily leave even seasoned shooters nursing a sore shoulder after only a few rounds, much less after an extended session. Does Beretta care? They have decided enough is enough. With the A300 Ultima Patrol, they created a stock that didn't just reduce recoil, but almost eliminated it. How does one achieve that? So far, Beretta's engineers have worked an advanced kickoff system into the stock, a form of intelligent recoil reduction technology with internal shock-absorbing devices that dissipate the energy of every shot and buffer the impact. So instead of being jabbed by a hard crack to the shoulder, shooting this shotgun is more akin to receiving a gentle tap. That is not some novelty idea. It's actually a feature that will make all the difference in your shooting. Why does it matter? Smaller recoil does not only make the shotgun a more pleasant-to-shoot model, but makes you a better shooter as well. Without that jolting kick, you can stay on target for quicker follow-up shots, something quite important in those high-pressure moments of home defense. Can you imagine how he would feel, being obliged to place himself in the situation of shooting multiple shots in quick succession? The recoil-reducing stock of the A300 lets your aim stay sure, your control consistent under pressure. Now, think about the practical applications beyond home defense. If you're out hunting and need to fire several rounds, reduced recoil means less fatigue over time. That could be the difference between a clean shot on a moving target and a frustrating miss. Or let's say you're introducing a new shooter, maybe a teenager or someone smaller in stature, to the world of firearms. The lessened kick of the A300 makes it a perfect tool for training, in that they can develop their confidence without fear of recoil. What's more, this feature does not compromise on the gun's robustness or performance. Most such shotguns that come with recoil reduction systems turn out too soft or spongy. It would seem they've traded power for comfort. Not the A300, though. This gun strikes a perfect balance. It keeps the solid performance intact and your shoulder in one piece. The A300 stock is infinitely better at soaking up recoil than most other contemporary shotguns, especially the Mossberg 940 Tactical. Having spent many years firing older pump-action shotguns out of the box, to the A300 is like going from the horse and buggy to a modern-day SUV. Night and day, for sure. Every second counts when things get hot. Whether defending your home, working your way through a tactical situation, or working drills on the range, the last thing you want to be doing is fumbling with the controls. That's why the Beretta A300 Ultimate Patrol features oversized controls, making operation of the shotgun instinctive and hassle-free. Beretta's decision to supersize the controls wasn't an afterthought. Rather, it was out of real needs. An oversized thumb safety, bolt release, and an extended charging handle are designed for quick, positive manipulation under less than ideal conditions. Visualize being in those gloves on that cold morning hunt, or with your hands wet with sweat in some high-pressure scenario. Those big old controls get you right where you need to be, and in a heartbeat. Take a look at the safety catch, for example. In older or cheaper shotguns, you often find tiny or tight safety ties that demand you fumble around or paw at the shotgun excessively. By comparison, the oversized safety of the A300 Ultimate Patrol is perfectly and smoothly operated, positively clicked on, and absolutely unmistakable. Its location is perfect so that operation can be easily effected well away from your eye. The bolt release, that ugly little thing nobody thinks about until it's too small or too finicky, it's large and grooved on the A300. It quickens reloads about as surely as such a thing can be done. For instance, say you're either in some tactical training course or maybe in that real-life defensive situation where you need to cycle in another round, with hands shaking from all that adrenaline. The big old bolt release lets you take heart and go hot, no matter how heated things get. The charging handle is yet another remarkable feature. Crafted for an effortless grip and smooth pull, it proves invaluable whether you're chambering your first round or clearing a jam. This quality is particularly beneficial for those who may have diminished hand strength, thereby making the A300 more accessible to a broader spectrum of shooters. To the novice, these enlarged controls are a godsend. Larger equates to less fumbling and more time-perfecting form for the shotgun novice. Quite frankly, even the experienced shooter appreciates convenience, not having to squint or feel around for which lever or switch is the proper one. Compared to the competition, the A300's oversized controls are far easier to manipulate. Consider the Benelli M4. The M4 is truly a fine shotgun. However, this gun's controls can sometimes be a bit too refined. Perfect for the advanced operator, but not quite so friendly for the beginner or when stressed. The A300 strikes a perfect balance in offering high-end functionality without being inaccessible to any level of shooter. Having an optics-ready shotgun is no longer an indulgence in the modern world, it is a priority. The Beretta A300 Ultimate Patrol has an optics rail integrated into its design, thus making attaching a red dot or holographic sight of one's choice possible without much fuss. This particular feature takes the A300 from good to great. Why are optics so important? First, they speed up target acquisition. Under stress, such as in a home defense situation, every second counts. A red dot sight enables you to get on target more quickly and accurately than would iron or bead sights. Of course, this does become far more critical when the light is low, and the dot equates to identifying a threat and making a fatal mistake. But that is not all. Putting an optic on raises your capability and target hit accuracy to a whole different level. The semi-auto action and better barrel of the A300 already make this a decently good gun for what is normally thought of as a close-in workhorse out at intermediate range shots. Slapping a red dot onto it really gives you some accuracy to stretch those capabilities. But perhaps the most striking thing about the A300 is its organically incorporating this feature. For most, there will be no need to slap on some sort of cumbersome aftermarket add-on. They won't have issues with compatibility adding an optic. This one is fully equipped and ready to use straight from the box. That kind of outside-the-box thinking makes it an excellent choice for both new and seasoned shooters. When set up next to the competitors like the Benelli M4, also accommodating optics, the A300 becomes a more approachable and user-friendly option. It's lightweight, reduced recoil makes it very easy to maneuver, even with an added optic attached to it. And the price is no little thing either. While the M4 is definitely among the high-end choices, the A300 can do most everything it does, but at a fraction of the price. With shotguns, capacity is everything. In this regard, the Beretta A300 Ultimate Patrol certainly does not disappoint. It boasts an extremely impressive 7+1 round capacity that should leave one prepared for virtually anything, from home invasions and hunting to extended sessions on the range. Having those extra shots ready to go can sometimes make all the difference. Consider this: in any home defense scenario, probably the last thing you would wish for was running out of ammunition and not even knowing how many threats you may be facing. The 7+1 capacity of the A300 gives some sense of comfort, knowing you have adequate firepower if multiple assailants or conditions may get thrown at you. Since this is a semi-automatic shotgun, those can be fired as fast as your finger can pull the trigger without having to pump or otherwise reload between shots. And that force doesn't sacrifice an iota of flexibility either. The A300 is engineered to run everything from heavy-hitting buckshot down to lighter bird shot, making the shotgun highly adaptable. Load it up with some non-lethal beanbag rounds, mix and match rounds in the gun, or do what works best for you. Flexibility like that's part of why so many shooters love the A300. Capacity for now is only as good as how fast you can reload. Luckily for us, it would appear Beretta has thought this one through. To that end, the A300 will have an overextension barrel clamp for adding on accessories such as a shell holder or flashlight. You could have more rounds within easy reach to cut down on any lull in the action. But compared to shotguns like the Mossberg 590, which has a similar capacity but in a pump-action design, the semi-auto functionality does give the A300 an undoubtedly strong edge. While pump-action shotguns are certainly reliable, no question, they can also be slow and physically tiring to operate. The semi-auto on the A300 keeps whatever comes next never in doubt without straining from it. It went something like this: middle of the night, then bang! Some shrill, glass-shattering sound sliced through the stillness of your night. You reach for your A300 Ultima Patrol, loading it with practiced ease as you prepare to defend your home. Reduced recoil steadies your grip, while oversized controls let you work the shotgun seamlessly with a red dot sight, assuring that your aim will be right on target. Or maybe it's a sunny weekend and you're heading out to the range with some friends. You've loaded up the A300 with a mix of buckshot and slugs, ready to show off what this baby can do. By the end of the day, you've outshot everyone, thanks to the A300's smooth cycling action and precise handling. The shotgun is not a tool. It's a companion that performs wherever you take it. Now, I could almost hear some of you thinking, how does it compare with the other tactical shotguns? A very good question, and we'll take a look. First, there's the Mossberg 940 Pro Tactical, a great shotgun in a similar price bracket. Still, the A300 takes the cake due to its softer recoil and much smoother cycling action. While Mossberg fans will hail the toughness of the 940, the better build quality from Beretta gives it an edge that no one can deny. Taking the second spot is the Benelli M4, a semi-automatic shotgun favored by many military men and police officers. As great as this M4 may be, and sure it will drop some jaws, it is almost twice as expensive as the A300. At this value, when performance is great but where the cost comes in, A300 wins big time. And for some of the more affordable options we have discussed within this video, such as the Stevens 320 Security, well, that's simply a fantastic shotgun for a man who is getting into the sport, but in no way does that offer the diversity of this A300 Ultima Patrol. If you'd like to check either of those out, please check out the link on your screen to our video covering the top 10 home defense shotguns for the money, immediately following this one. Let's get to the not-so-subtle stuff. The A300 Ultima Patrol is more than a little window dressing. It's a shotgun for the real world. This is especially true when it comes to defending the home, patrolling the property, or knocking in an afternoon of small game hunting. Let's say you're out in the woods tracking a group of feral hogs. The A300's lightweight design makes it easy to carry over long distances, while its smooth cycling action ensures you're ready for follow-up shots if needed. Add a red dot sight, and you have a setup perfect for quick, precise shooting in the field. Or maybe your teen is going to learn how to shoot a shotgun for the first time. New shooters will find the low recoil and comfortable design of the A300 ideal for being intuitive, reliable, and not too unsettling for new shooters. The Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol is more than a shotgun, it's a legacy. After years of appearances in movies and TV series, from James Bond classics to modern action flicks, it is easy to see why Hollywood is looking at the A300 Ultima Patrol to be the next iconic firearm to hit the big screen. But perhaps most poignantly, it's making its presence felt out in the real world. More shooters than ever are getting a hold of this shotgun. And the reviews come in thick and fast. Consensus clear. This is amongst the best tactical shotguns currently available on the market today. So there you have it, the Beretta A300 Ultimate Patrol, the ultimate shotgun for 2025. It's lightweight, versatile, and packed with features that make it perfect for home defense, hunting, and everything in between. If you've not decided, I have a ton of videos where we compare the A300 to a bunch of different shotguns. After you watch this video, just click the link on the screen to check those out. Take care, buddy. I'll catch you in the next one.